Welcome to YWS 2025. We've seen some great things today, guys. It's been a really wonderful show. Today, we're unveiling our all-new product. This is the You Were Saying episode. It's got 61 teraflops of episodes, instant, fast-acting riffs, and wit, 4-player co-op, although one connection to the players is a little bit tricky, and they might be playing a whole different game altogether. This is releasing right now. You can get it right now, guys, and is exclusive to Spotify players. Apple players are going to have to wait a few months to get the paywall content. So thanks for coming to our version of E3. And today we're going to be asking the question, what is the most overrated game? I'm Paul.
I'm Dasko.
I'm Liam.
My name's James, and my intro was also written by ChatGPT.
I wrote that.
Did you?
Yeah. I googled like Phil Spencer monologues.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you didn't write it, Phil Spencer.
No, you
did.
took inspo.
I inspired it.
Inspo.
I troped the guy. That dude talks some bullshit.
I would have said it
Yes,
would
he
have been
did.
if you went with, instead of throwing away like the kiddie music, if you had like some real dramatics.
My computer was playing up.
You should just send me a message. I could have done it in like 5 seconds with
Yeah, but I've
Track
still got to put
Complete
it.
Pro.
I could have just Bluetooth.
He has other kiddie music that he could have used.
Yeah.
It's got so much
Yeah,
kiddie
it's got that
music.
kids bop where they take all the swear words and get rid of them.
Ew.
It's fucking hilarious.
It is weird.
It's like Lizzo's fucking
anything.
It's bad bitch o'clock, and they change it to it's kids bop o'clock, and I'm like, oh, that's original. Yeah. Oh, that wow.
Nice. Cool. Well, yes. So we're talking, what is the most overrated game? We have said beforehand that this is just a show. We're all friends.
Mm-hmm.
We're all leaving this on the table. This is a safe space. Maybe. We'll see. Or we could realize it's just a stupid episode. We shouldn't have done it.
Half of our episodes are stupid episodes.
I think most of them are all dumb. Yeah. One or two have been pretty good.
That's fun,
Tasty
though.
Pokemon was a banger.
Tasty Pokemon was fun.
Yeah.
People like pizza. People like the
People
pizza.
do
was
like
good.
pizza.
Pizza was good.
Yep.
Maybe we should do like a precursor of pizza.
No.
The best topping of pizza.
I don't think we need to read
The best bottom of pizza.
Cauliflower.
Pizza base.
Me.
The best base.
The best base.
Because you know I'm all about
Zerg.
that base.
The best
about that
pizza
base.
box.
Oh, all,
No
our
pineapple.
bases, all our bases belong to us. That's the meme that we should have used.
Ah, no shit.
That's the dream. All right, Dasko.
Halo. No, I'm not picking Halo. I'm not sticking my dick in that pie.
Kick us off, mate.
Kick us off.
Yeah.
So, I am picking Pokemon.
Oh. Which one? Or just all of them?
Just all
General.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Have you had a look at your bank account today of
Yeah.
how much you spent on Pokemon this
I
week?
haven't actually bought any Pokemon cards this year.
Plot twist.
Okay, we're 2 weeks in, champ.
You twit.
And that pack you saw me open the other day, I didn't pay for it. It came from money I found.
Right, okay.
And then exchanged for goods and services.
all the Pokemon cards I used fell off the back of a truck.
Whoopsies.
Yeah. But yes, I
Okay.
choose Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I have my reasons behind it.
And we'll
I
get to
struggled
those
a bit
reasons.
with this
Yeah?
one. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of mid shit out there.
No, I've
Liam.
got-
Okay. I just want to say this before we start. I have a lot of backups. I have a fuck
I
ton
have
of
a fuck
backups.
ton of
I've
backups
got
too.
5.
But I landed on one. Halo.
Fuck.
And I'm not joking.
No. I know. You haven't played it, but that's okay.
Hey. I'm here.
Hey.
I'm here to back you up.
Hey, it's
You
okay.
can try.
Pick it.
Everything's okay.
You can try.
We're all good.
I was going to pick Disco Elysium, but no one's played that.
I was going to pick Football Manager, so...
I was going to pick Farming Simulator.
I was going to pick Rimworld.
I was going
Oh,
to
God, that
pick.
game's shit.
I was going to pick playing Space Marines in a tabletop game.
I was going to pick watching Heart of Dixie.
James is
gonna pick
crying.
Corridor
This
Digital.
feels
Hey.
target. That's 2.
No,
This
Dasko.
feels target. You can't talk about it for a week now.
You whore today.
This feels very targeted.
No, we're just
Although,
joking.
Heart of Dixie is a fantastic
I
show.
think so too. It's
Season
great.
4, when she falls pregnant, great.
I feel like that's the equivalent of Rory getting into Yale, though. Like, it loses its fun edge.
Nah.
Yeah,
No.
is Heart of Dixie just like Gilmore Girls for the poor?
Kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
Midwestern.
No. Well, look, it is kind of like that.
Poverty
It's-
Gossip Girls.
it's
Gilmore Girls.
It's imagine Grey's Anatomy,
Yeah.
but it's in Florida.
Oh, so it's shit.
and no one's qualified.
That is kind of like that because there is a lot of like, I wouldn't say necessarily
Do they?
incest, but a lot of like shared relationships.
Do they battle
Whoa.
res a deer in Heart of Dixie?
No.
See, it's not Grace.
No.
Wow. They could though.
Battle res.
There's an episode, literally the only part of an episode of Grey's Anatomy I've seen is they are outside the hospital. There is a deer bleeding out. So she gets all the hospital supplies and literally resurrects the deer.
They made
Oh.
a joke about Rick and Morty.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
'Cause, like,
so
she's
hot.
Oh, the horse episode?
The horse episode.
Yeah.
No, the deer
Oh.
episode. Yeah, the where she picks the deer up
That's
on the
right.
side.
But she's
Yeah.
a horse doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Halo.
Well, she can't
Right.
treat deer then if she's a horse doctor.
I know. And they say that too.
I think Halo is the most overrated game of all time.
James.
GTA 5.
good pick.
Ooh, that is a good pick.
Was on my backups. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
Okay. All right. So
Here we go.
do this then.
Gloves off. Come on. Hit me.
All right. Warframe.
Okay.
I'm picking Warframe. Well, that's not fun then. You.
Warframe sucks.
Hang on.
Everyone knows that.
No.
This is
no.
hey, this is Destiny 2 for me. I know. He's so upset. He said it with
Okay.
such conviction.
If you want to trigger him, say something like Elden Ring or Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
I do
God
have,
of War.
I do have Dark Souls on.
Or-
But that's
Yeah?
fine. I can't be bothered.
Okay.
No, look, no. Okay.
Sure, yeah, no.
God of War, he loves those.
Last of Us.
Baldur's
Uncharted.
Gate 3, he loves that.
Actually, no. I'm going to go with Warzone.
What's Warzone?
COD.
Oh, right.
But Warzone specifically.
Okay.
Because it's its own
The Battle
game. They
Royale.
market it as its own game.
That's fair.
It's like when you go onto Halo and download just the multiplayer, just the campaign.
Ah.
Yep. Dasco, tell us about yours.
So,
I bet you won't forget mine.
I can't think of anything else.
I'll take 45 minutes before we get over to him. So you
Well,
can-
it is an episode of this podcast.
no. So, Pokemon
Just put
is
your
just.
head. Sorry,
What?
go ahead.
just put your phone on your head.
What the fuck?
What I was trying to say was just put your microphones down and let him go. But, but
Put your phone in your
James
head.
hard rebooted. Put your phone in your head.
the caffeine hit my brain. I started.
Stroke.
Sorry, the second can has hit James's brain.
Fucking
Call the bondulance.
What's unfortunate is I just basically got hit with the windings brain.
We got
So I
wingdings.
phone.
Contagious. It's contagious.
Oh, that's funny.
I took the Adderall that Dasco should be taking.
Is your phone head?
It's liquid speed.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, strong start.
Have some Coke.
You need it.
Dasco.
Yes, brother.
I reckon, tell us, we'll do the backups and then we'll run to our argumentative points.
Okay.
What do you got?
Backups.
Yeah.
I had Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, good choice.
Because that was like, but I haven't played enough of it to have a solid point.
I played too
'Cause
much.
I played the first one and I was just like,
Played
I
3
don't
hours,
fucking
I'm good.
see the point. It's like Far Cry Primal, but I'm versing
Yeah.
fucking robot dinosaurs. I've already played through Far Cry Primal. Don't need to fucking do
Came
it
out
again.
before Far Cry Primal.
No.
No,
Didn't it?
No.
Far Cry
way.
Primal came out like 2011.
That's a while ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that was just an offshoot of another game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was just
Three?
Far Cry
Cry.
3.
It's the year gap
Far Cry.
Far Cry. So every Far Cry game has a spin-off game in between it.
Yeah.
So they had
I
more
can't
time.
wait for Ubisoft to just
Finish again.
die.
No,
No, so I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to die.
Well, considering the fact that they
That's so
can't even
shit.
get a release window for their new game without causing controversy, considering
Yeah.
the fact that they delayed it and then delayed it to the most horrific
Oh, yeah, I
thing
saw that.
since Hiroshima.
Oh.
And I'm just like,
So
and it's on the
fucking dumb.
anniversary, like I think it's like
It was on the anniversary of the neurotoxin attack in the Tokyo subway.
and it was like the 25th
Christ.
anniversary.
yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they also stole
Classic
ancient
Ubisoft.
relics from Japan's culture to have as their exclusive
Oh my God.
Wait, I thought there was a
pre-order
French
bonus.
company. I thought they were a French company, not English.
Oh, very good.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's a
Yeah,
thinking,
Sorry,
it's a
one of-
thinking man's
that's
joke.
smooth
that
joke.
went
That's
over
a
my
smooth joke.
Rolodex. It just
Yeah.
went right over the top of it.
One of the things they yoinked was a memorial to the atomic bomb from
Oh my
Nagasaki.
God.
And you can get it as a pre-order bonus,
Oh my
like
God.
as a figurine,
Yeah.
which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And then the sword was
It's Chinese.
No, it was
No, it is.
That's so fucked.
It's One Piece, the guy that has the
One Piece.
swords. Has
Zorro.
Zorro. It
That's
has
right.
the
Oh,
Zorro
yeah, I did
symbols
see
on
that,
that.
yeah.
And
That's
I was
right,
like,
not
that's
Chinese,
fucking Zorro's sword from fucking One Piece. What the fuck?
And then Ubisoft were like, oh, please don't sue.
I
it
remember.
was homage.
I remember Command Nanjiani did this joke years ago when like COD 4, COD like 1.2 was popping off. And he was saying there's this map called Karachi, which is in Pakistan. He's like, I'm Pakistani. So I was like, I feel like I've got a bit of a home ground if I play this map. But he's saying like, you know, the guys who are making COD do like super crisp detail. You see all the individual lines of denim on the whatever. There's like threads on the thing. And it's like all the text on all the street signs are like, oh, put Arabic or some shit. It's like, we don't even speak that here. It's just a completely wrong language.
Yeah, right.
It's like when there was a signpost in Wales that just said, "I am out of the office. Please call this number."
Oh, I have seen
Because basically, someone in England sent an email to the Welsh translation office. The response was, "I'm out of the office," and they were
that's
just like,
funny.
"Oh, that's obviously what the translation is. Let's put that on the fucking sign."
It's so funny.
There was this I forget what the video was. It was like two guys who were doing a road trip through Japan, and they got replica cars from Initial D, and one guy got the Panda Trueno with it's got
The
Japanese
white car
character.
that does
Thanks,
this,
Sasco.
It doesn't have sex.
I have a translator already, thank you.
It's got Japanese characters on
I'm
the
not paying
side.
double.
And so in the show it says Fujiwara Tofu Shop private vehicle, and they're like, "Oh, you've got the thing on the side of the car." And he's like, "Yeah, I do." And he puts translation on it, and he's like, "Oh, it says something in Japanese, I think." And he's like, "Yeah, it should say Fujiwara Tofu Shop." He's like, "No. It physically says something in Japanese, I think."
and
they went through the email, and she was like, "Oh,
he literally
That's so
said, "Can
funny.
you please put something in Chinese?" I think
Japanese."
Japanese.
Yeah,
Japanese,
something Japanese, I think.
Can you translate for him, please?
That's racist.
You got to slow down.
Oh, I don't find myself a casual racist. I'm more on the pro circuit.
Yeah,
so.
competitive.
What other backups did you
You
have?
get paid for it?
Ranked.
It's the prize money.
Wait, technically we get paid for this. Are we professional racists?
We're getting paid for this? Oh my god, yeah, that's right.
You're getting paid.
Remember,
Oh, yeah.
We don't
remember all
talk
the
about money.
BTS?
You're all
that
in
we
it for the,
post?
you're all in it for the love, not the money, right?
Yeah.
That does raise
No,
an
no, I
interesting
want the money.
question.
Where's the money been going? Wait, how did you get that extension?
Have you not seen that this door's been lacquered?
You mean licked?
Sorry,
cow.
sorry, lacquer is when you pay a 5-year-old kid with a bag of lollipops to lick it and lick the table.
Oh.
What I'm thinking is I
Why is it sticky?
sniffed the solvent and then I passed out and I drooled on the door.
Classic.
Oh, you don't get high off solvent.
I do. Pretty casual.
Basic.
Basic.
Competitive.
Actually, I bought some
junkie.
spray paint the other day that said I couldn't sniff it, which is very
Man,
upsetting.
he was building Warhammer in the lounge room the other day, and I walk out, and it's just like that smell. I was like, "Oh, it's my childhood. It's so good." And then we kind of hit that point. Where it's like, we're just huffing glue.
And the
It was
thing is,
awesome.
it didn't really smell like glue that bad. It was a little bit of glue.
It was just that sound. And I'm standing behind. And I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh yeah, right."
It really explains so much about Paul. He obviously did a lot of solvent
Sniffs
when he
a
was
lot.
I was
young.
at Games Workshop a lot.
Sniffs a lot of glue.
I did. It was at the good shit too.
My
My
other,
the glue metal.
my other backups were Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
I
that's
just,
hard.
everyone's like, it's a fucking masterpiece. It's just a
Walking
fucking
sim.
walking sim. And
Yeah.
It's like City Builder, but you're playing it in the mind of a fucking drunk Japanese man.
Excuse me.
You don't know
It's
he
Norman
was
Reedus.
drunk, allegedly. No, you're thinking of Benicio del Toro.
Nah, it's Norman Reedus.
No, it's the other one.
The bad guy from
Guillermo
Doctor
del
Strange was there at
Toro.
one point.
But yeah, Call of Duty was on there. I think
Yeah.
they're all overhyped. I was going to put FIFA, but that's very basic.
Yeah.
But I was going to say Mario Kart 64. Like everyone keeps
Whoa.
talking about it. It's super classic, all that other kinds of shit.
Okay.
But it's a game that's actually gotten better
Oh, yeah,
over the
absolutely.
years in comparison to other games that have like been around for that long. Like my fucking one that seems to be getting fucking worse every iteration.
Which one?
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh, right.
Ah.
Gotcha.
No, the most recent one's great.
Fuck off, it is,
No,
cunt.
it's fucking shit.
All right, Liam. What are
All
your
right.
backups?
My backups. Gears of War.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
How dare you? Because what's great?
Is it?
Fuck them locusts.
All right,
the
here's a
first
question.
three.
Have you all played 5?
Yes,
Yeah, I tried.
I played all of them.
How'd you
No,
feel?
no, but
I
we're
love
not.
them
We're not.
all.
Hey,
Five?
I love
we're
five.
not
mate.
talking. No. It's game, not games. Overrated game.
Oh, game. Okay. Well, then
Yeah, so you
Scarlet
could-
and Violet.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Are we making that stipulation?
I wasn't
Well,
making
yeah,
that
that's
stipulation.
that is what it is, though.
He's fucked
Overrated
then.
game, not overrated game
What
series.
Halo are you picking?
Yeah.
No, I want Halo as like a
Infinite.
because then Warzone
Well,
is
that,
like
I
a thing
suppose that would be up to the
Well,
man
Warzone
with
was
the
specific.
plan.
yeah, but Warzone's a game that'll never stop coming out.
How about the topic
but
master decides?
What was your pick again?
I chose GTA 5.
I wasn't ready for this.
What was yours, Paul?
It was Warzone,
Yeah, okay.
So it's
but COD Warzone. But I think
What
it's
update, though?
16.9.1.
No, I'm serious because each different COD that comes out, your Warzone changes to a different game.
I don't think it does.
It does.
It's like saying Fortnite.
No.
No, Fortnite is the same prep. Like I said, it doesn't really change core.
Your engine changes.
Your engine changes.
Has
your yeah, quite.
Because I feel like at the moment, because I'm playing Black Ops 6, but Warzone is still like it's an out of the box thing. Like it's not, right? You don't run through Black Ops 6 to get to Warzone. Warzone is its own entity.
No, I 100% agree. But with every new COD iteration, they change the Warzone engine.
Fucking any of them, really. They're all shit.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why would they
Out of
do
all
that?
out of
It's
all the
so
battle
idiots.
royales,
Because they want you to buy the new Call of
Upgrade,
Duty
yeah.
to understand how the guns work before you play Warzone.
But it's still just the same thing. Point
Yep.
and shoot.
Yes, James.
it's the same thing with like Fortnite as well.
Yes,
Fortnite
agreed.
was going to be my other pick, but the problem is though, is Fortnite kind of is killing it.
Yeah, it is.
And I think that Fortnite should
fine
not
with
be
franchise. You can
cut
stay
at the
with
legs.
franchise.
Okay, cool. So my backups, Gears of War, Undertale.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
never fell into that. I tried playing it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
true,
got
yeah.
bored.
yeah.
Football Manager,
Yep.
FIFA.
Yep.
A rough one that I was genuinely considering,
Anthem.
Insomniac's Spider-Man. I don't think it's as good as people hype it up to be. It's still pretty good, but it's not that
Is
good.
that the PS5 one?
Yep.
Oh, that was pretty
PS4 and PS5.
League of Legends,
Yeah.
Valorant,
Yep.
GTA 5,
Yep.
and one that I was like, this will win if I say it, but I don't want to do that. Skyrim.
Whoa.
Skyrim's had 12 releases.
You can play it on your fridge.
It's not even the best Elder Scrolls.
No. Morrowind.
Do you mean Elder Scrolls though? Do you
I
mean
love
Elder
Morrowind.
Scrolls? Well, you picked Halo, so you've got to pick Elder Scrolls, no?
Well, but I mean, like, in a saga sense,
So wait,
Fair point, fair point.
what's your favorite Elder Scrolls?
Oblivion.
I liked Oblivion. The other
Oblivion's
reason
slap.
why Morrowind plays so big in my heart is the first game I ever learned
That's
to
fair.
mod.
That's fair.
And I loved putting all the mods on Morrowind.
I think Oblivion's side quests are better than its story. But
Yeah.
I think that's probably the case for most Elder Scrolls.
Oh,
games.
I also find the story in Skyrim, main story of Skyrim, is fucking dog shit.
It's boring.
And the faction quests are way better than
Oh,
the main
yeah,
storyline.
oh, yeah.
But I think that's the joy of Skyrim, though, is that, like, yeah, follow the quest if you want, or just fuck off and go and do your own
They
thing.
obviously lost a really good writer at some point
Oh, yeah.
over
Yeah.
at Bethesda. They lost a writer. It's obviously not Todd Howard because fuck that guy.
No, he's great. Did you see him accept the award for the Fallout show?
Yeah.
Like he fucking had anything to do with it?
Yeah, the game that was started by a different company.
Yeah, no.
No, did you see the
was
guy?
so
who,
funny.
Did you see the guy who came up with Fallout and his response to it?
No.
Oh fuck! At home, I won't. I'm not going to tell you what happens. Look up his react. Like, it's
Is he
The
angry?
original creator.
yeah.
Okay.
It is priceless.
It was a very different game.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
it.
Well,
look,
it was a game
honestly,
that could have been made.
if
now.
you want a good time, watch the award acceptance for Fallout and just watch Todd Howard grab the award straight away.
That does seem like a Todd Howard thing.
Big
to do.
Todd Howard
Classic
move.
Todd
God,
move.
what a
Yeah.
cunt.
James, what do you got?
My backups were Breath of the Wild.
Shit.
I agree.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dull. It's just so boring.
it's
Oh.
dull.
It's
No,
dull.
you know what? I'm
I feel
backing
like it's
James on
TikTok
this.
generation. They just don't have the patience.
I'm
to
backing
sit
James
down
on
and
this.
Play a
It's just
game.
dull.
Breath of the Wild.
It's dull.
Breath of the Wild was great.
Beautiful game.
I agree. I think it's been way blown out of proportion of its quality. Because I think
Yeah.
people were very much like, you need to buy a Switch to play Breath of the Wild.
Tears of the Kingdom. You like that?
That's just
the same game.
thing with it's the same game.
It is not the
It
same
is the
game.
same game.
They're completely
Man's
different.
like, hey man, I know
It's
you're playing
not-
Game of the Year
it's
edition
not
Skyrim.
different. They just add-
Here's
they
the
just-
anniversary edition.
They just updated the green shit. The
You
shoving
can fucking,
shit
it
together.
changes the core mechanics
No,
of the game,
no, it
being able
doesn't.
to
You just shove
glue
more
shit
shit
together.
together.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I have to go around hacky slash. Oh, wait, now I can fucking attach a rocket to my fucking shit and shoot it at him like a fucking bazooka. Oh, what's that? I want to go up into the fucking sky, and then all of a sudden I've made a fucking helicopter tank. Yes?
They just put Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts in
I
your
love
Zelda.
Banjo-Kazooie nuts and gold.
There's something wrong with you.
It was fun. Okay?
All right.
Wrong.
Wrong?
Okay, go.
You're wrong. That was kind of my main one.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
You should have picked it.
I had Fortnite. I had Assassin's Creed. I had any Madden game.
See,
That's fair.
so if you
We
chose
should
an
have just said
Assassin's Creed,
sport game. in general.
Assassin's Creed, there's no rating of it anymore. It's like it's not
even
rated.
the game anymore.
No.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking.
But even
clone.
AC1.
AC1's
It was
shit.
trash.
Oh,
It was
see,
so good when it,
It
came
was-
out because it was unique.
and it was
Great
also
concept.
limited to the
100%.
the amount of shit that was available at the console.
100%.
Yeah.
But then as it got further on and the expanse
Second
of
two came
consoles,
out, it was
No,
like,
no,
oh,
no,
this
no.
is.
I don't.
yeah,
I
no.
don't think the fact that every quest in Assassin's Creed there was a follow quest was the reason. The
But did
limitation.
you play it
from
when
the-
it first came? No, it
Yeah,
was
I played it when it came out.
So when the first game came out, there wasn't enough like capacity in the console to actually run the big giant maps that they had
yeah.
in
Yeah.
the ones beyond, because you could see that.
Sure.
That's
the
why there was
city
the
hopping-
literal walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could still have more interesting quests in it.
I agree.
Yeah, but it was the mechanics behind it. They couldn't run too much going into it. It's like limited to the Xbox 360.
360
Yeah,
and it was
360.
PS3. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it was new.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there wasn't anything like
And
it.
when it first came out, like there was a lot of shit that we had to get our head around,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the mantling system from Prince of Persia.
Oh, yeah.
that you had to try and figure out while also going, hang on a minute, if I jump off at this angle, I have to time it perfectly
Yep.
to stab this guy and then stab these two guys, and it
Yep.
just was like trying to juggle 7 balls while you got a
Like,
fucking chainsaw
they were doing
chasing
more
you.
interesting stuff with the Prince of Persia series with the PlayStation 2 than they were doing with Assassin's Creed with the 360.
Oh no, but Prince of Persia had the worst loading times of any video game I've ever played
Well,
in
that
my
was
life.
all the games.
And that
kind
was
of
to
back then.
load 2 hallways and 3 enemies.
Yeah, but you could be a guy with an evil side.
You
And
can
two
be
in a,
Jack
in,
Gyllenhaal.
Do you know who
Like
did?
two princes.
Do you know who did the
No.
thing with like an evil side of yourself? Fucking Zelda. They did that in fucking Breath of the Wild, and it was great.
Yeah, 20 years later.
They did that in
They do
Ocarina
every
of
single
Time.
one. Yeah, it's
I've done it a couple times.
Like Dark
it
Link.
literally
It's just
learns.
Smash.
It just does exactly what the player is doing.
So annoying. I hate it.
it's great.
And even
Overrated.
like it's just, I think this AC is very similar to like Mass Effect in that the first game is like calm down.
They dropped it.
No, the first they eventually dropped it, but the first game was like interesting, cool. But number 2 is like hell yeah.
This is it,
AC2 rocked.
And then
Mass
number
Effect 2 awesome.
Number
Great
3,
game.
like fucked you like the How I Met Your Mother ending.
Yeah, that was a bit sad.
And I did actually have Warframe. That wasn't a joke.
I
Have you played Warframe?
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, no, it's not. Fun.
I enjoyed
No
it.
one
Like I
likes
enjoy it for the social element,
Ah,
but there was
no,
never a point where I'm like,
I-
I got to get back into
when
it.
I played Warframe and I had a couple of like you have like the gaming group.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like
You
heaps of
had
them
to
were
quotation friends.
no, it's just like the gaming group. So it's like gaming.
He didn't
group.
like any of
Why-
them, but he was there.
Why,
No,
are you,
like-
why are you doing a salute there when you say gaming
What?
group?
We're a social group.
We're an audio podcast, so they don't see it.
Yeah, you gotta call it out when you do your salutes. There.
But there were a few of them that were habitual Warframers, and they were like, "Oh, give it a go, you might like it." And then after the first half an hour, I saw the grind to pay ratio, and I'm like, I can't warrant me putting 20 hours in the game to get the ability to buy one thing to make my character better, whereas the people I'm playing with are putting proper money into Warframe in order to make their what's it like the Warframe
frames.
the frames?
The frames?
The ones that are now pregnant?
iframes.
The Warframes.
The Warframes?
Iframe.
Iframe?
It's the name of the game. It's Warframe.
Yeah. So, like, because
In
there's
this, you're
the
making bodysuits.
the currency you get if you go
Yeah.
through and you grind out a whole bunch.
Yeah.
You have the ability to then make your character better. I didn't play it enough to get super deep into it. But this was like 6 months after it had come
The
out.
whole game's different now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's the biggest plus I can give Warframe. I don't like playing it anymore because it is a massive grind.
Yeah.
100% it's a massive grind. But it's one of the first free-to-play games where it's like, you can pay for it to get it right now or you can grind for it. So it's not like... What the fuck are you doing?
He's taking photos of
I'm
I'm
pussy.
just going to
Yeah.
start calling you out because you keep doing this.
He's been cute, and I was
Fuck
listening
off.
to you. I didn't have
Put
anything
your
to
fucking
contribute.
phone down
Ooh,
and
prompt.
be in the moment.
He's got the
I
prompt.
was being in the moment.
But the grinding aspect, it's like the live service games.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like some of them, like you can see now that Fortnite has kind of cornered the market in live service games because they just keep
100%.
Like, do you see that? Like what's that? Miku, fucking chick.
Hatsune Miku.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she's got a thing going at the moment.
Yeah, cool.
And it is the most bought skin in the history
Yeah,
of
right,
Fortnite.
wow.
And it's like 4,000 V-Bucks for the whole entire thing.
Jesus Christ.
And the moment they bought it, they made like 25 million in the first like 12 to 15 hours because all the gooners wanted it.
Yeah, true.
It's like, oh, Miku.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, hit the wab.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think
That's what
Chicken
your
Royale.
gaming group should be called, just the Gooners.
the
No,
Gooners.
Goon
I
Squad.
think there's like 3 of
Goon
them that's
Squad.
still like chronic gamers, but most of us are like got kids now. I play lots of roguelikes
No more
because they're the
gooning.
only thing that keep me occupied.
Discord mods.
I'm currently like
Love a good roguelike.
two characters off fucking 100%ing Brotato again.
Hey, you know what's a good roguelike that's coming out? It's a game called Elden Ring Night Rain.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a massive MMORPG.
Welcome to our new sponsor, Bandai Namco.
It's a really good. Looks really fun.
Yeah, cool. Hey,
I can't wait to turn my life off.
Sam.
You got a kid, man. You got to look after it.
Nah.
Ah.
What? Tell us. You go.
Is anyone
Just
not
go.
brain dead right now?
I'm
Phone,
waiting.
head.
All right. Get stuck in. Let's
so-
go. Kick us off.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Everyone here at this table loves Pokemon, yes?
Yeah.
Fuck off. Cunts. I've seen you fucking trying to go for every single card of fucking
Don't say
Arcanine.
it. No.
And then you fucking Typhlosion. You love the Haunter Boy. I love your evolution,
I'm trying
the
to make
Gengar.
I'm
We're
trying
talking
to
about games.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to secure
So-
my future.
Yeah. It's an investment.
If anyone that loves Pokemon, they will tell you that their favorite Pokemon games are like before they were born for the current generation, like fucking Diamond, Pearl, fucking Sapphire, all that kind of shit. The kids
What
these
are you
days.
talking about,
Just give me a
Dasko?
second. Just give me a second.
Diamond came out a couple years ago.
What are you fucking talking about?
I did buy a new Arcanine today, by the way. I was on eBay
You
and
had
it
problems.
was, you know, when the countdown, what I do is, I think you taught me this
Snipe.
trick. No, yeah, basically I organized by like ending soon.
Yeah.
And then it was getting real close. I was like, it's not a big expensive card. It was like $5. I'm like, it could be more. And so I was waiting, and then I
You
kind
put
of
the
hit like
range in.
10 seconds, and I fired it, and then it was kind of like, maybe not, maybe you didn't get it because I thought the Wi-Fi was being a bit odd. But I got it.
That's
So
nice.
if I was close, I was like, are we gonna get it? Are we not gonna get it?
Yeah,
It's a
good.
pretty significant card. It wasn't.
good.
I got it though.
That's good.
Sorry,
That's okay.
it's relevant. I was excited.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm glad we
I've got
this
like 20 something now out of 36. The problem is I've got the good, like the easy ones, and now it's all the shit at the top of the list. That's
the
like,
$500 cards.
yes.
Yeah, cool.
Just buy them.
I don't want it. I do want it. I'm torn.
To explain my joke, a remaster of Diamond came out 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a shit joke. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No, it just swooped over my head. Like I've got my train of
Jokes are
thought.
better
going.
when you explain them.
Well,
They are for me because sometimes
should
I
know.
need the explaining because my train's currently
Yeah, can we-
going and then he
my
offered a
train is
divert.
going.
Cool.
Okay, let's jump on
So
board.
all the Pokemon games like are just kind of shit.
Yep.
So it's just you
Yeah.
get beginner Pokemon, you train the beginner Pokemon, you defeat your rival butt or ass or fucking cum face or that kind of shit.
Or dude, my dude.
My dude,
Yeah.
like my one current at the moment is cum gutter, but I'm playing a randomizer on my little thing that I got
Oh,
for
yeah.
Christmas.
Oh, that
Fucking-
looks sick, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
really fun.
Yeah.
But everyone's Pokemon, it's a must play, all this other kinds of shit. But all the external games, if you play Pokemon Stadium, you'll have a funner experience playing Pokemon Stadium than you would playing some of the games. You just the biggest grind in any Pokemon games is just getting to the first gym. And then you realize that you have to have different Pokemon that you then have to go back, spend 3 hours swapping your party because you've got to have a level 5 person in your first slot and then trade him out for your higher level so you can knock him out, then get it. Then all of a sudden they went, all the players are complaining that it's taking too long, so they had to put in a fucking XP share.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, all the people are getting sick of versing wild encounters. We're going to put in the versus module, which allows you to activate it and you can replay against trainers that you've already beaten. And then it's just like all this other kinds of shit. Then you get to the newest ones like, we've got cars now. Now you can drive around. No, Tell you what, we've also got rid of. You can no longer use HM and TMs outside of fucking combat. We've got specific Pokemon that you throw out that do those things. You can't have your Bidoof that is your TM slave.
Have you seen that cartoon where it's like you can't use a rocket? It's like, Zigzagoon has got, or whatever it has got rock splash. It's like, yeah, he's fainted. He's still on him. He's like, yes, and it's just him swinging the ferret.
But no, like Pokemon as a property, perfect. The Pokemon games are just
Dog shit.
No, the property is fun. It's like the dopamine you get from opening Pokemon cards. The TV shows
You could do
are
that
good.
with any cards.
Any cards. Okay, collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay,
They're
I
fucking
will.
Oh,
shit.
don't, mate.
They're
I like
fucking
you wearing
dog
deodorant.
shit.
Thanks.
I'm going to stop just to spite you.
I could have offered him playing Magic the Gathering, but
Don't do
I
that.
feel like Magic Gathering's at least got some competition.
There's also
I
more
played
women now.
Magic the Gathering once. I beat Paul. And
I
just
have
haven't done it again.
15 decks.
Of course you do.
Pay to win. It's bullshit.
This is
shit game.
I have a friend who plays Magic
yes.
and
kind
listens
of.
to the podcast.
Um,
I have a friend who
Is it
plays
Ja-
Magic
is it
and
Jacob?
listens. Yeah.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
well,
What a loser.
the problem with Magic the Gathering is they're
I
bringing
hate
in
that
like
guy.
fucking My Little Pony, fucking Marvel, all these secret
Lord of the
layers
Rings.
and shit.
Warhammer.
Yeah, but the problem with Magic the Gathering is the scalp. You think the scalpers in Pokemon are bad? The scalpers
Oh,
in
yeah.
Magic the Gathering are on a whole different level. Like you will go on because there's special ones.
Yeah.
If you want to go and buy them, you have to go on their website to get the secret layer. But they have that many bots that just
pay to win.
DDoS the fucking thing. It's not pay to win.
is
Most
pay
of
to
the
win.
cards.
It is. Post Malone's winning.
He literally paid and he won.
That was genuinely the weirdest thing. I looked
Yeah.
up like a Magic tournament and he just walked in. He's like, all right, like, who are we playing?
Yeah. Here's my $12.8 million deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come at me.
Every
with
card
your-
is worth $1 million.
But it's easy to
Don't
do.
touch it.
But so Pokemon as a game,
PSA.
it's all like everyone's like, oh wow, we're in a new region, everything like that. But all the Pokemon is just yokai inspired shit where it's like, oh, this garbage has been around for so long, it is now
Yeah,
a Pokemon.
it is, yeah.
Oh, ice cream cone that was left on the ground, it's now
I dropped
yokai.
my keys one day and now it is a
The one
ghost
that
Pokemon.
pisses me off the most is Love Disc. I fucking
Yeah.
hate
No,
that
the-
Pokemon.
It's just a fish.
No,
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
Palafin. It's a fucking dolphin that then
Yeah.
evolves into a
Well, I
fucking
mean-
luchador.
Yeah.
There's literally a Gen 1 is Seal.
Yeah, like
no, but
a lot of
Seal
people get
evolves
shitty at the
into
new
Dugong.
ones.
But no,
it's Seal, dude.
but
Squirtle.
all of them like
Pigeon.
Pidgey.
I don't know if you've heard
Pidgeotto.
about Spheal, which is just seal
Spheal.
but round.
So fun fact about Spheal
I hate
was originally
Spheal.
it was meant to have a
AIDS.
Pokemon that it used to hunt down, which looked like bowling pins, and the Spheal actually looks like a bowling ball.
That's funny.
Fun fact.
That
but
is a
no,
fun fact, to be fair.
but all
That's
of them.
not a fun fact
I
at
thought it was
all.
quite
There's a
fun
literal fucking Pokemon called Flamingo.
Yeah,
Flamigo.
that's the problem that I
Nah.
have is that. Like it's used to be like you had the
I
throwaways
agree.
like Seal and all that kind of shit, but then you had like Gengar, fucking
Yeah.
Haunter, then you had Magma,
Magma. Oh,
Electrode.
I fucking hate what the new legendary Pokemon are called. I feel like it's way
Reggie.
too...
No,
So,
no,
are
not
you- are
Reggie
you saying-
Stone,
It's like-
Reggie Steele,
It's like Che Tao or something.
Chital.
They're all like first dash second.
Yeah.
So you understand that you're lumping all Pokemon in there. So
Yes.
Pokemon Red, for example.
Yes.
You say that's overrated and you hate that?
100%.
You don't like Pokemon Red?
No, I've
Fire
gone
is
back and I have played because of my autism, my acoustic and my
Allegedly.
4K.
4K.
Well, I can't say ADHD anymore. I've got 4K.
need 4K.
I upgraded
Yeah,
from the
nice.
HD to 4K.
Nice.
But no,
You're my
I wa-
little AAA battery.
So I got given one
I'm
of those
1080p.
things that has the
Never bloody.
the emulator box that just has like
Yeah,
22,000 games in it.
sure.
And I was like, you know what?
Allegedly.
That would be piracy. We wouldn't do that.
Oh, well, technically it's in Creative Commons now because it's well beyond the release date and it's actually an archiving thing. So if it's in the
You're
website.
not in the court of law, cunt.
But anyways, so I went back and I was like, you know what? I'm going to play Pokemon Blue. That was the first one that I had.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden I went through the first town and I'm like, this game is actually really shit. Like, it's the same encounters. You're just repeating the same thing. All they've done is just gone, okay, these are going to be here, these are going to be here, these are going to be here. And then you go to the next one, and then it says that. Then the only thing that has saved the game is me putting a randomizer in it. I don't know what's going to come up every single combat, everything like that. That's the only thing that's made it good.
Dialga. What are
No,
you doing
it's
here?
literally my first
It's a
one.
game that was made in the 90s. What are you expecting from it?
Limited software too.
Then when I played
I'm
the
going to hold I do have something to absolutely crumble you.
Okay.
But I will hold.
Okay.
I will wait until you're done.
But then you go. I'm playing Fire Red, which is the updated from the Game Boy Advance version.
Sure.
But it has the randomizer added the first 1,500 Pokemon in it. So there's everything. But then I was just like, am I really not liking this because it's like old game? I went and played Scarlet and Violet.
No.
And it's just, it is a dreadful game.
Yeah.
And then I played Sword and Shield, just thinking, went further and back.
I hated Sword and Shield more than Scarlet and Violet.
I played Sword and Shield, and it's like, it took me 3.5 hours to get out of the start of town because I had to go and find a shrine with a fucking dog that holds a sword in order for me to get through a herd of Mareep when I have fucking Pokeballs attached to my fucking hip because they're wild Mareeps just on the fucking ground. And then you go further and further and further back, and then...
I like Ruby.
See,
I like
Ruby,
building a treehouse.
I like
You
silver
fucking would.
I did. It was
and
good
crystal.
fun.
Go outside.
But I have a treehouse.
Touch grass.
I have a treehouse near Vermilion Town. Fuck you.
But when I play the Pokemon Stadium
There are
games,
trees near
like you
Vermilion
have the
Town.
ability to just go, okay, the
Not since
whole
the war.
epitome of what I want from a Pokemon game is I want to have 6 Pokemon that I can fucking throw out, have a blast versing each other. You can pick their levels, pick their moves, all that kind of shit.
Yep.
But the amount of work you have to put in to make the game satisfying, it's just too much. And it's held at such a high standard, but it's just...
Have you considered
Yes?
the games are potentially not for you anymore?
Do you think they're catered for children?
Yes.
Have you played the most recent games?
They're difficult.
They released a child's game. It's called Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, where you just walk around and you throw the ball. There is no battling in wild zones. You just throw them at them. That is for
yeah.
children. The mechanics you have to learn to play Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield is way beyond the capabilities of a
What are the
child when I had
mechanics?
mine.
It's Pythagoras.
Well, like you have to have all the moves.
I suppose the thing is that
How old were you when you played the first Pokemon game?
6.
6.
So
And was it hard?
Let me
Jesus.
say this. The
Again?
No, it's me.
technological literacy of a 6-year-old from when we were 6-year-olds versus a 6-year-old now is completely different. I'm sure you can attest that if you gave your child your phone right now, they would be able to open up apps, open up YouTube. Could you imagine giving
No.
Buy V-Bucks.
Could you imagine giving that same technology to us when we were that age? They have no fucking idea what we're doing.
That's true.
Technology has changed, and the way that children are able to understand and adapt has changed so significantly that they're going to be able to understand these mechanics a lot quicker than you think they probably will be able to.
But it still doesn't hide the fact that to just play the game, you have to follow a convoluted line of go here, go that, but you only have to talk to a certain person to give you the hint to go here. For me to get through some of the sections of Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, I had to look up a fucking guide. Because you have to go and talk to a specific person in the Pokemon Center to tell you to go to this specific island to find the Pokemon that can get you into the next area to fight the gym leader.
What?
In Sword and Shield, you don't have to go around and fight the guy at the top of the
Sword and
volcano.
Shield. No, I didn't finish that.
And then in Scarlet and Violet, you have to fly around in order to find the pseudo-legendary, in order to progress the story, you have to go and talk to a guy in the Pokemon Center that gives you the prompt to start the person that would start showing up on this route.
Yeah, but
for you
that's
to go and
after you've beat the game, though.
No, that was in the beginning of the game.
Get the
You'll say this is
What?
tutorial.
This is on the first section of the city before you open it before going into the wilds. Because you do the thing when you go into a new building, you go and talk to everyone?
no.
Okay.
And that's what kids do, probably.
I do that. I go and talk to
I
everyone
pick
on
random
trains.
people. It's like it's their lucky day. We're like, I will talk to you. And it's like, hey. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
You
But-
don't have fly for me.
Yeah.
But then you got to go back.
I picked the guy who looks out of place. And I'm like, this cunt's probably going to
But
trade
you're
some bullshit.
Do you think Pokemon like games are good?
They're time killers.
They're
I
I don't
best,
think they've
at
ever been
best.
good.
I think the core concept is good because that's what it is. It's just a battling simulator. That's all it is.
It's dogfighting, but legal.
Yeah. I think most of the recent ones are a bit shit.
I think the most I can't even. The remasters has probably been the best ones that I played. Not the Diamond
Even
one, the
Diamond
before.
was shit.
I had fun playing Let's Go
Let's Go was
Pikachu.
fun. I had fun with that.
I think
that was
the,
fun.
the best newest one was Powerball.
Yeah, true. True.
All right, we're going to jump off Pokemon for a little bit. Let's go to Halo.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
So everyone who grew up with Halo preaches that it is the best FPS. It was the origin. It was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it ever.
We never said that.
You have.
You
No.
have said that.
There's
Yeah.
many things wrong with it.
Okay.
There was
So-
perfection in the imperfection.
So I'm going to go on a similar route as Dasco. People who play the originals will recommend Halo. They will recommend you play it. And anytime there has been a new Halo coming out, they have attempted to get everyone on fucking board because the biggest part of Halo is the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Don't even try.
Since Halo 3 it has.
Well, no, I love playing the campaign with multiple people.
Yeah, but I still think
That still needs
that's
more
not the
people.
selling
That's not what I
point.
said.
What?
That's not what I said.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say everyone's favorite thing is.
Okay.
is
I'm just
I said-
special.
yeah, I know.
Allegedly.
Let's look at take a shot in the dark. The last 4 Halos. Would you say they were the best ones?
So wait, is that include? Wait,
Hang on. So was that Infinite 5, 4, 3? 3's rad. 3's one of the best. Absolutely. Infinite's not bad.
What about Halo Wars?
That's different. That's
see,
an
that's
RTS.
That's
RTS.
Halo.
I love Halo Wars.
I hate RTS.
Fuck. Wait. So wait.
Last 4?
So Infinite Guardians.
This is not an important point. I was just saying
Well,
the
it is a little
last
bit.
ones are very shit.
Infinite, they've brought the ship around.
I disagree incredibly. The story for Infinite was
We're
terrible.
not talking about story. We're talking multiplayer.
We're talking about the game.
multiplayer. You just said the thing they want is the multiplayer.
Okay, when it came out, Infinite's multiplayer was horrible.
Yes.
So that's when people would have started.
Yeah, oh, I guess. Hang on. When does Master Chief Collection fall into this?
Yep,
That's
it
what
would.
I
That
was
was a shit
asking.
show.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a shit show.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the games
I
are still
suppose that
good
is
But
the
to be
definitive
fair-
How
Halo.
can you say it's a shit show, then say the games are still good?
because it was
Because
the
it-
online services that were the problem.
Okay,
It wasn't
and
the
then you
games, it was just Bungie.
Wait, okay, hold up.
Yeah.
The developer.
So you're saying the game's core is good,
Yes.
but the service to play the game is terrible.
For Master Chief Collection, it was at the time at launch. Yes.
Okay.
Wasn't it also a glitchy,
It was,
unplayable
yeah,
mess?
it was a glitchy, unplayable mess that the PC
Yeah.
version had to revamp from the ground up just to
Yeah.
make it playable.
Which is online service.
But all Master
See-
Chief Collection is just the 4 games in one, or you could just play the original
So-
4 games and they're fine.
See, I don't remember this part because for the first like
like
8 months
orange
after the release,
bucket.
I went so Master Chief
No.
Collection for the
No.
first.
No.
That's all it is.
It is not.
Just a bunch of games.
Okay. You are equivalent the Master Chief Collection to the Orange Box. So did 1, 2, 3, 4, Reach, all the games in the Master Chief Collection come out exclusively on the Master Chief Collection?
Huh?
Did they come out exclusively on the Master Chief Collection?
No.
That's what the Orange Box
they?
is. Yes.
I thought they just slapped them all together.
No, it was $60 for 3 games.
Wow, it's pretty good. It's a good deal.
Well,
It is a good deal.
Those Valve people know what
shit
they're doing.
games, but good deal.
was the multiplayer
No.
service?
Nah,
Was
they're
the
mid.
multiplayer service bad on the Master Chief Collection when it first came out?
Yeah, for
horrible,
like
yeah.
4 months.
Because I only played.
bombed.
They gave people Reach for free as an apology.
Yes.
They,
So
they
the biggest
lost
issue-
No, they gave them
millions.
ODST for free.
They
The
gave
biggest
them
problem
like-
they had is the game was ported so terribly that they wanted to release it side by side with a PC version. The PC group said, no, we're not releasing this shit, and then proceeded to wait another year to actually release a good content.
Okay, because I just focused on Lasso for the first year. It was just us playing through.
Yeah, the campaigns were still there.
That's like because I'm not much of a multiplayer side outside of playing at home with. Sorry, how did I say it? 12 people on 4.
Oh, we're not doing this again. 16 people.
7 cars.
Same team.
12 cousins.
12
Yeah.
partridges in the pear tree.
Every conversation I've had with anyone who enjoys Halo has said that 1, 2, and 3 and Reach are the only good ones.
Campaign wise, 1, 2, and
ODST.
3.
ODST,
ODST
1,
is
2,
pretty
3. Reach.
The Reach campaign's awesome.
See, Infinite is probably the one that I like. I liked Infinite all the way through, jumping from the different perspectives, but it's the ending which sours the whole broth kind of thing. Where it's like the last bit of the boss is a quick time event. That shitted me off for the whole of
like
Guardians. What?
I didn't like the campaign.
I didn't.
I like the multiplayer.
See, I'm a but no, like Halo, it's like saying, what's the
This is
fucking
interesting.
your one? Fucking
Halo.
No.
Halo 4.
I don't know what you're talking
Infinite.
about.
Three.
I
Like,
don't
all
know.
games have imperfections in their stories, yes?
This is a very interesting
Yes.
argument to make.
I know. But no, like the glitches and all that kind of shit of
This is a
Skyrim.
really big, interesting argument for you to make after the statements you just made.
No, the problem with mine, mine is just fucking unplayable to the point where
Oh, okay.
I concede then.
Okay.
But you didn't even make a point.
We were just talking about how it was
yeah.
unplayable.
Point, your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, well, you got the shits
No,
with me
it's
for
not-
interrupting
no,
you.
no,
and
I'm
then
not
you've just
gonna
taken
talk-
over
no.
my entire
I'm
thing.
just- I'm
You've,
not-
you've spoken for the last 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got
Hey.
shitty with me for interrupting
I
Pokemon.
said
Okay.
before that I was going to
We're
run
okay.
for 40 minutes because I was making the joke and committing to the joke because there's a special fucking shit.
It's a good joke.
So, Halo, yes, multiplayer. You're basing it like all around the multiplayer
No.
because it was fucking shit
Not
on
what I
the
said.
Master Chief Collection.
Not what I said.
So, the thing is though is not everyone likes Halo. It's not overhyped or anything like that.
What?
So,
You must buy an Xbox 360 because Halo 2 is fantastic.
you can play it on the PC, but
No,
Hey,
Halo,
when the
man.
Xbox 360 came out, no.
well, the same thing happens for like Killzone, Uncharted, fucking Sekiro, all those kinds of ones. It's built around
Sekiro?
the what's the fucking the
Tsushima?
I don't know.
Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. Sorry, I got the, too
okay.
many samurai
No, I
games coming
understand.
out. So
But-
exclusives,
okay.
yes.
I'm saying there is no bigger like fan push than Halo. For a console push, no bigger push.
Even by Microsoft themselves.
Yes.
Not just the fans. It was Microsoft was like, we have
Microsoft
Halo.
was like, you need to buy an Xbox to play Halo. It wasn't.
The
So what about,
flagship.
You need
what
to.
about now that it's on now coming to the Switch?
What?
Yeah, Halo's coming to the Switch.
Oh,
And the PlayStation.
Okay.
it's going to
We
PlayStation.
can-
What's
yeah.
the point?
We can jump forward 25 years if you want
No,
to.
it's this year.
Yep.
It's not going to do well
So
on the
Halo
Switch.
1 came
He's
out.
he's talking about how it was. It's been
Yeah.
overrated since the start,
Yes,
is
that's
what
what I'm
he's
saying.
saying. Not just that it's now overrated
It revolutionized first-person shooting.
I don't agree.
today. Doom did that.
Doom did that.
No.
Yeah.
Not multiplayer, though.
I agree.
Quake did that.
Well, Quake did do that, it's true. And Unreal Tournament. It's a tack on. Let's be fair. The only thing that Halo did that was unique was vehicles.
I'd argue the gunplay was better. I think
I wouldn't
that's,
disagree
I
that
think
was
that's
better.
what they did. I think they,
I'm not disagreeing
they
it's better.
improved.
Revolutionize is the statement that's used quite a lot.
And the story in Halo was like, because Half-Life came out before, counter quoting the previous episode. And then it was the first time that I
What?
went off at you for.
Wait, what?
So I'm just replaying an episode in my mind where I said what came up first. He said that Halo was meant to come out on the Macintosh
Half-Life.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then we looked up and then you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you felt bad. The next day I was like, I'm so sorry. I got the messages. I got the receipts. Anyways,
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
but
The catatonic
I,
episode.
I suppose the thing is that also Halo story is pretty just generic
very generic.
sci-fi.
It is. It's
It's,
just it's Star Wars.
It's not nothing new. It's not like it's revolutionized the
Yeah.
genre at
I
all. It's
suppose
just
that's-
generic sci-fi.
That's the point I'm making. Yes, there's like 100%. There's interesting characters. There's interesting elements and stuff. But it is not, watch Star Wars. It's unique. Play Halo. Just as unique. That is what it's put forward as. This is the overrated part of the argument. I'm happy to argue that a lot of Halo fans overrate Halo.
No.
You don't agree?
I still think at the time there was nothing better. You had Quake, you had everything, but it's the same thing. Buy a PC, and at the time, fucking good luck. Expensive as shit, especially back in the early 2000s. Go and buy a PC so you can play fucking Quake or Unreal Tournament, or buy an Xbox, play Halo. It works right out of the box.
I flat disagree with
What
that
are you
statement.
talking about? You're saying PC gaming in the early 2000s was easy?
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Oh, I'd say it was easier then.
Yes, 100%.
Easier then.
I wouldn't
it's
say it was
more
easier.
accessible.
It's not as hard as you're making it out to be.
Oh, I feel like it was,
no.
though.
Because you only needed a monitor, a PC, and the keyboard back then.
And the software and the drivers and the antivirus.
Okay, so you needed
and
the disc and the
peripherals,
controllers and the TV.
keyboard, the mouse.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Internet, you Xbox Live, power. What do you want to get at
the
here?
original Xbox didn't have Xbox Live. Didn't come until after Halo 2.
It kind of did, but you
So,
had to muck
so
around with
you
it.
didn't need Xbox
are you
Live
saying
to
that
play
then
for the first
the
18 months.
multiplayer side of Halo, which was the big thing, you couldn't even do to start with?
Yeah,
Is
full
that
play
the-
co-op.
Correct.
Yeah, but the like
Split
the
screen.
It was a LAN.
multiplayer-
It was a LAN cable, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Back in the day.
You can
So
do
you need
every-
the cable. You need another Xbox.
But
you need 4 more controllers.
friends.
Yeah.
So what? So you playing? So you're saying all split screen games are now just overrated?
That's not what I'm saying.
well, it's just
you
like-
are looking at a pinpoint and the argument's fucked.
I'm generalizing. You're saying so.
I was
because-
defending my statement that
I know,
PC
and
gaming was not hard based on what he said about
and then
technological limitations.
You offered the inference that in order to play multiplayer, you would have to then buy peripherals on the outside of the console itself. And then I'm offering back the counterpoint of, so therefore any game that depends upon split screen services for their game is then just shot out of the equation of being good or bad.
I've never said any of that.
So
I'm not saying split screen is bad.
yeah.
Just want to clarify.
They don't do it anymore, which is a shame.
Well, there's no need to.
There's no one plays. Yeah.
Well, so
It's all online.
It's
Yeah.
old tech.
no, It Takes Two.
Yeah.
There's also the Prison Break one as well.
But that's like the core mechanic of the game. It's
yeah,
not
I
just
know.
like code.
But most Call of Duty split screen was always fun because you could see where each other
You
were.
screen cheat.
It's and they built a game called Screen Cheat based on the premise of constantly cheating.
we played the beta of that at the first PAX in Australia. Remember
Yeah,
Screen
They're
Cheat?
Aussie devs.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Where you had to look at the other person's screen to figure out where they were. You're
Yeah.
all invisible. Hell of a game.
Interesting game.
But once you it was fine.
It got boring after you figured out how to play the
Very overrated. I want to change my answer. Fair. Okay.
Cool.
Well, in the interest of time, we'll shift to James. Can you tell us about GTA, please? GTA
game. Oh,
5?
thank God you remembered.
GTA 5. Well, I haven't really had a chance to talk.
Well, now you have it, so go.
So GTA 5 is just dull. It's
it?
boring. It's the same game as GTA 4. It's the same game
I'm
as
getting,
GTA 3.
I'm getting flashbacks of a previous time James said that GTA 5 was shit.
Okay,
I'm not.
you've talked about
See-
Pokemon before.
Continue. I'll interrupt you later.
So GTA, basically, it's just the same thing constantly. Rockstar says that they spend $2 billion producing this new game and they just shovel out the same shit as they did last time. Nothing really changed. They added a new character. Oh, it's a little bit different. Oh, and some new cars. That's about it. It's just the same shit.
That's about it.
It's the same shit
Holy
constantly.
shit.
Whoa.
This time,
Plot twist.
this time GTA 5 has online. That's great. That's just a way for them just to make money
Four
by
had
selling
online.
you.
Four
But no one really played that. Did
Everyone
they?
fucking played that.
So, okay, in that case, it's the same thing.
Yep.
They've just done 4 again, just with slightly newer tech. That's basically about it. They spent $1 billion to make the same thing. Rockstar just sucks.
It's like Red Dead 2. Same game.
That sucked. That game was so boring.
See, if you picked Red Dead Redemption 2, you'd have me in the bag. You picked GTA 5, which was the first Grand Theft Auto to have a mechanic that's been stolen by a lot of games now, which is instantaneous character swapping.
With a loading screen that is built into a cross-pan camera across a already generated
oh,
city.
yeah.
Yeah, which actually, you ready? Revolutionized the game industry because loading screens were put in the gameplay.
I've been done before.
No.
No,
Yeah,
it's
a
like
bunch of a bunch of the Uncharted games, I believe, had that.
the one who did it first was Gears of War.
I was
There
going to
you
say,
when they had the moments where you had to cut through something with a chainsaw.
that was a
where-
learning moment. Yeah.
That was a loading screen.
Hallway scenes have been doing that for so
Revolutionized
long.
gaming, Gears
And
of
also,
War.
technically,
Yeah.
the one who did it before was Resident Evil, where you had to go into the safe room between the sections.
I would argue those are both loading screens
Yeah.
because you are stopped and you cannot do anything but loading screen.
So what can you do something while the camera pans?
It's very quick.
Yeah, you can drive. You drive your car, you can walk around, you can do anything.
While you're switching from
Yeah.
All 3 of your characters are loaded at the same time. So switching, you just pop to the next character,
And-
then it
Right.
deloads the one that you just did and loads this one.
Okay, so it just has 3 things going at the same time. That's not super,
So
all
there's
the
no
games.
loading
So
screen.
to put it in perspective, the
Yeah,
easiest
but
way
then all the entire thing is just going at the same time. And the NPCs are walking at the same time. That's not
Well-
revolutionary. There's an NPC walking there and there. And it's like, oh, revolutionary because they're both walking at the same time. Oh, yay.
So
What?
Well, that's just what your argument is. Oh,
No, my argument is that character swapping before in any video game was a loading screen.
Okay.
They stopped that.
Okay, so they just slightly changed the technology so you don't have to wait 2 seconds.
So you're saying that because they updated technology that a lot of other games have taken on board is not a good thing.
Not necessarily. I don't see how the experience changes that much.
Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Instantaneous swap between characters. It's taken
Okay.
straight from GTA 5.
I couldn't give a shit.
Then, okay. Why are we having a podcast?
So
I've made an argument and you've
easiest-
beaten me. I don't want to talk anymore.
But you haven't beaten me. You're just saying, they've slightly changed
Your
loading
argument
screens.
was it added nothing to the series. Your argument there was nothing new to the game whatsoever.
What you're
I
trying
disagree.
to say is that they've spent billions of dollars on a game that is supposed to be amazing just because you can slightly switch between two people and it takes 2 seconds less.
That is a misrepresentation. I am saying that you said they have added absolutely nothing to the game series with
What
number
else
5.
have they added?
Does it matter? Does it matter
Yes.
what else they've added if I've already disputed that they have added something?
Okay, so they've added one thing.
Correct.
One thing is what
so
they're
your
saying.
argument's wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, your argument could be wrong because you said one thing slightly different that you're not agreeing on.
That's how arguing works.
So
You make a point, I dispute it, I'm right, you're wrong. That's an argument.
okay, and then you're just shutting everything else down, though, saying you got one thing right, though.
Your argument is they added absolutely nothing different from the previous game, and that's why it's overrated. I said, no, they added this, and you're like, yeah, but what else?
What else did they add, though? Is
But
kind
this
of the thing.
doesn't make
Okay,
any
so-
sense.
But I'm continuing the
Here you
argument,
go,
cunt.
here
That's
you
how
go.
an
It's not
argument
an
works.
argument.
Here you
It's
go,
an
here you go.
argument.
Take
It's
a
not
breath.
an argument.
So the other
Take a
things
breath.
they added was the fact that the insurance was based upon the point in your game where you could save cars, and then if they are destroyed, the repercussions in game on your decisions are taken upon you monetarily. So you have to then look back at just bang, 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 explosion, 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 where if you fuck up this car, you have to take money from your character that you spent all this time going through the missions to get. Then you've got a whole entire internet based around the fact that if you want to go deep in there, you can go through, you can look up these websites, go and find extended stories. There is overbranching story arcs that change from the character's perspective, whereas in the previous one, it was a straight line story the whole entire way through. If you don't do this, you can't do that. If you pick to kill this person, they are gone from the game completely. Whereas previously, even if you killed the character, they're still walking around the city. Big Smoke, even when you finish his mission, he's still walking around in the game until the very climax of the game when you choose, okay, we're going to end it. You're just walking around in sandbox mode, free with nothing else going on. You've got the implications of the beginning of the story constantly going through with one character and then how his decisions affect 2 other characters, and then you've got all the background stuff going on. The story is much more in depth than any of the previous GTAs combined. You've got not just one normal car, like new car, the whole entire pretty much planes, trains, and automobiles are completely different. The map was just an homage to the previous games when they smashed the
Like
two of them.
5 times together.
Yeah, they put the whole bunch of them together. What was the brother's name in number 4?
Gay Tony.
Cousin.
Cousin.
So I suppose ultimately, what's the point of a GTA game?
Grand Theft Auto.
No, what is the point of it?
So going
Fun.
beyond fantasy, playing out to your heart's desire and
Okay.
whatever you want to
So-
do when you want to do it.
So that is the game. Go mess around, fuck shit up, blow shit up,
Yeah.
and then you're saying, oh, so it's great now because that entire mechanic has been taken away because you then need to insure cars.
No.
You then need to spend
So-
money because you wanted to blow up your own car. Now you're financially ruined. You need to do other stuff
Yeah.
because of
On a
how
boat.
So
because
it's
you've ruined your own game
the
because you wanted
difference
to blow up your
between
car.
4 and 5.
I'm talking about 5 specifically.
I know.
It's getting there,
In
chill.
5, there is an overwhelming sense of consequence in 5. You can you can build up stars all the way through and get the army.
It seems just counterintuitive to the concept of the game, which is just to go around and just be a criminal, just mess around.
I don't think that's the core of GTA though.
Yeah,
Like,
but it is. You're a criminal. You're doing criminal
it's
things.
a story game at its essence. Like it's in a
So
sandbox.
if you that being a criminal thing, they restricted that to the online side of it. You want to be a criminal, you go online, you run heists,
Yeah,
you run
blow up a
motorcycle gangs, you have hotels that you get with drug money, all this other kinds
So
of shit.
what are the main characters in the game then? Are they just guys?
Franklin's trying to build his whole entire lineage on his own back rather than using the stepping stones of his family heritage because
Right.
his family ties back to San Andreas game.
At no point does he commit any crimes at all to achieve this goal.
He started off being just literally picking up stolen cars and returning to the people with
Which one's Franklin?
Frank, black guy.
Thank you.
Well, there you go.
Because there's a rich guy and then there's Stephen Ogg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen
There's
Hogg-
Trevor, who's insane. There's Michael, who's old money
the one.
criminal.
So Michael is trying to play the straight, and then Trevor is the one who's just all out. So good and evil, and then Franklin is the swaying force. He is the one that is being lured, whether he's going to go to the side of the good, the side of bad. But then what happens is when the decisions of the past or the consequences of your actions start to bear mind, then it drags the good into the evil. And the defining factor is that Franklin decides whether the good or the evil is going to survive, or they're going to try and make it through together, which is the whole centric part of the story. Whereas Franklin is the more or less the death protagonist in the whole entire thing. He's the one who's deciding who lives beyond the consequences of the past. Because Trevor's still there from the robbery from the beginning, so is... I always forget his fucking name. You got...
Michael.
Michael, thank you.
I was wondering who you're talking about.
Michael. It's just such a... Like Trevor, Franklin. They're very poppy names.
Yeah,
and
no,
you got,
that's fair.
And you
And
got
then
Michael.
Michael.
My name's Michael.
I think ultimately like, it's good storytelling, but
Yeah.
it's very similar to Halo. Like, cool story, different concept, great. Core mechanic.
But it's the whole
It's the
the
same.
7 storylines thing where it's very hard to
Yeah.
come up with anything original these
No, I
days.
know.
And even when it is, it's still basis in previous light content.
It's all building off
Yeah,
something.
but branching stories aren't new either. Branching stories have been around for forever.
Mass Effect.
That's
Yeah.
every single one here.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But you're talking
Can't
about
branch a story in Halo.
the
No.
fact that they brought in 3
No,
guys and one
I
of
was,
them's
I
evil
was
and one of them's
offering
good.
inference to the things that have changed from
Yes.
before. I was using that on the basis.
Okay,
of,
but I'm not necessarily just talking about 4. I'm talking predominantly about 5.
I know, but I was
And how
answering.
overrated 5 is.
I was answering your point to why you think it's overrated is because nothing had changed. The difference between all the games that had come before it is it just felt like it was all sauce, no meat. They had no core, no like heart to it. Whereas when it got to 5, they were like, hang on a minute, we actually have to put some thought into what is happening in the story and then how it ties in, even into the multiplayer. All the storylines cross over into the multiplayer. You get to expand more on like Lester and all of the background characters
Lamar!
and you have to do jobs for them, and then you get to get little snippets of extra stuff, but then you get to feel so this is what could have happened if Franklin went directly into Lamar's shit, or we went hard into Lester's thing, and it was just like they kind of held a leash back on us in the story to try and keep us on the story, but then also giving us enough leeway to go and do free shit like going and collecting all the pieces for the UFO on Mount Chiliad but there's no Mount Chiliad because they wanted us to be like hook, line and sinker on. Yeah, there's something more in there, but there's nothing in there.
Tell you what, on the topic of things not changing or getting added, Warzone. Let me tell you about Warzone real quick. Today's podcast is brought to you by Warzone.
Allegedly.
It's not. It's just a shit game. That's all it is. It's taken the fun part of COD, which is killing people, and taking that away. So the time to kill, I swear to God, the time to kill in Warzone is longer than Halo, which is crazy because you have a shield in Halo.
So the problem is with Warzone, the time to kill is dependent on loot. So
Yeah.
if you have no
Your body.
no plates,
Dead.
it's as quick as in Call of Duty. But the problem is that the looting element of like say PUBG, like you go around, you spend the first
Deliberate. It's good.
like
You're hunting.
You're going around, you're like, oh, okay, I picked up a scar, so I have to try and find the foregrip, silencer, scope for the
whole
scar.
shebang.
Whereas Call of Duty, it's like open box, grab it, put it in, and just keep moving.
I have AK-47.
And it's like the same. It's
horrible.
almost the same point as
Horrible game.
Fortnite, but Fortnite's the same loot pool every single time. Whereas with Call of Duty, you've got loadouts, you've got
No, it's
masteries
dumb,
of
yeah.
weapons, all that
And
kind of shit.
Fortnite, like aside from the original game, Fortnite knew what it was when it then drifted into the battle royale space.
It's nothing
Whereas
that-
COD was not a realistic shooter. That's like Armor or something like that. But COD was like an arcade shooter, I guess, would be the phrasing, where it wasn't like fully real, but it was like real enough that you could feel a little bit of a badass in it.
I'd call it more of a shooter scooter because you're always just like shooting and scooting across the ground.
not back in the not in COD 4 days.
No, it's literally
The
like
fucking
now.
slide mechanics.
Horrible
Warzone is
slide
so
mechanic.
dumb.
And that's Warzone. I think that Warzone's the one that brought in that like omnidirectional
oh
garbage.
no, that was Call of Duty Black Ops, the most recent one, brought in the omnidirectional movement.
Oh,
It was their
really?
new gimmick.
Well, either way, it's horrible and I hate it, and I think it's the worst game, and it's ruined COD because it's done what every other battle royale does, and now like I play the regular game modes and I'm getting killed by like a zombie with blue flame, some asshole who's orange. I'm like, I also want to get killed by a Spetsnaz guy.
No,
Not,
well, it's just the problem.
Johnny
Shot by
Bravo.
Nicki Minaj.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
Like Call of Duty is based around the meta. There are meta guns. There are
Yeah.
even character skins. There's specific character skins which have a smaller hitbox or have a larger hitbox in certain areas, so you can head glitch yourself so they can't headshot you and all
crazy.
that kind of stuff. Whereas other ones, they're like the meta is based in the game, not on the player. But
That's it. That's why I hate it. I think it's overrated. I think anyone who plays Warzone, I hate you.
I don't think that there are many people that actually like Warzone, though. Even the people that play Warzone don't like
a lot of them
Warzone.
have ditched it recently.
Good on them.
I
Stop
like the
making it.
singing guy. He's funny. The guy is like he's an esports player and he plays Warzone just for trolls and
He's
basically
sing Charbella. Is that the guy?
he sings everything.
Okay.
But what he
Oh.
does is because he's so used to hearing where people are and taking them out before they even see him, he will sing at the top of his lungs so he can't
handicapped.
hear people. But he's on public mic.
Yeah.
So he wants them to come to him. And there's a clip specifically of him continuously flashbanging Snoop Dogg.
I have seen that.
And Snoop's like punching his desk and
Yeah.
shit. He's like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah. Nah, I think it's. I
While
think
he's dressed as Nicki Minaj and singing Starship.
It's just and
It's funny.
yes, offense to this. I think it's a low IQ game for low IQ people. It's the TikTok equivalent
That's
of brain
COD.
rot for games.
Yeah, well.
I think it's the shittest game on the planet. It's killing people and franchises. Even though COD was already really iffy, this is just the nail in the coffin. I hate it. I hate it so,
Oh, really?
so much.
The precedent that you're setting is at some point COD was an high IQ game for intelligent people.
It
and
wasn't
it's
high
never
IQ,
been.
but
No,
like
it was never.
It's never been.
that's what I'm saying. And now it's worse.
It's
What
never
does
been
that
a
say? This is
thinking man's
it's
game.
lobotomizing the children of
No,
tomorrow.
The thinking man's Call of Duty is playing on hardcore. Did you ever play hardcore? No,
course I
no
played
hard.
hardcore.
One shot, one kill. Like,
Yeah, no, but it's,
No,
that's not Warzone.
like you-
Thinking man's game would be one of the realistic simulators,
Armour.
like Armour.
No, like the one
Oh,
man,
God.
the thinking man's part of Call of Duty is like,
Armour.
like the other thing
Oh,
too is
hardcore,
like,
yeah.
it's
Armour
hardcore.
sucks, but you know,
I forgot
that's-
about Armour.
Yeah.
a lot of people have.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Just released a
Daisy
DLC.
forgot about Armour, and that's
True.
what stopped people playing
True.
Armour.
All right. Well, I reckon we pull up the stumps here.
No,
Yes.
how
He still wants to fight.
Don't look. I'm
He's
driving.
keen. He's keen on a battle.
Fuck yeah. No one knows how long we've been going for. Dasco,
we've been going for an hour and 16.
you just looked at it.
No, I've got it on my watch timing, bro. That's the only reason why I wear my
You're
watch to
also
recording.
wrong.
You
No,
are off by
it's
3 minutes.
minus the BTS.
BTS is 10 minutes.
Damn, I started it too late.
You're either off or you're fast.
No,
Who are you picking, Dasco? Please and thank you.
Warzone.
Yes.
I think it's like the amount of kids that base their whole entire personality around, hey, what's your KD in fucking Call of Duty?
Yeah.
And like whether you're a good gamer or not is whether you're good at fucking Call of Duty. It's like, oh, 1v1 me in Call of Duty, then you'll know how good of a gamer I am.
That's absolutely what Paul said.
1v1 me and Rust.
Hmm.
That's where
said that a
gentlemen
lot.
settle agreements. And I did, and I meant it.
But
And
they
I'm-
still do you can do 1v1s in Warzone. They have literally a 1v1 game mode in Warzone.
Yeah, the
Ew.
gulag.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Liam, who shall you be giving your vote for?
I'm going to go Pokemon for the exact same arguments I made about Halo.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, split screen.
Fuck you.
James,
I think Halo. I think Pokemon is rated at the level that it is.
Oh,
it's
shit, I forgot to do my argument. Shit.
do it.
Fuck.
No,
Yeah, Pokemon is rated at the level that it is.
Yeah,
People think it's shit because it's shit.
fair.
But it's like saying on the same premise of people push to buy the Switch because you want to play Pokemon, you got to buy Switch.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how
Are they
exclusivity
still doing-
works.
are they still doing- no,
That's the
we're
basis
done,
of what
we're
Halo
done,
was on.
We're
Like,
done,
the
boys.
people push on the Switch because
okay.
it's like Pokemon is the flagship of fucking Nintendo sometimes.
I think it's Mario.
No,
It
Mario's
is
kind
Mario.
of dropped the
It's
drop.
Odyssey. Yeah, but when the Switch came out, it was Odyssey.
How good was
Nah.
Odyssey?
I never played it.
Yeah, but
So good.
Odyssey was good.
So back then, it was just Halo on the Microsoft
all
stuff.
we had, man.
Nintendo was the entire thing.
No,
Nintendo has a catalog Microsoft had Halo.
Yeah.
They had more than Halo. There was.
Oh, we had
just-
Project Gotham.
We had
Jinx the Time Cat.
Midtown
God.
Racing. You had Brute Force.
Burnout. Oh, Brute Force is not a
Brute Force,
draw.
they have
Who's
Purple.
buying an Xbox for that though?
Oh, these are
Brute
the
Force is bad.
flagship products.
Let's
Some
be
game
frank.
named
Who's buying an
Brute Force.
Xbox for that?
Midtown Madness was
Midtown
fucking
Madness was
terrific.
It
slapped.
wasn't. It
I'm not-
wasn't. It
I'm
wasn't
not
slinging
disagreeing.
consoles off the
I'm
shelf.
not
though.
disagreeing.
good, though.
I'm really not disagreeing.
So-
but it's not the flagship.
Could you imagine yourself? You're a kid. It's Christmas morning. You open up your Xbox and it's Midtown Madness.
You got
You'd
Midtown
kill your
Madness.
mum.
You got
You'd
Midtown
kill your
Madness
mum.
and Halo in the same thing. You got the two games.
It was Midtown Madness and Brute Force. I'm
so
pretty sure.
mine was
You'd kill your
Midtown,
mum.
You got
Midtown Madness
Halo?
and Halo.
I got that separately. It was a very good day. That was Christmas. It was Christmas. It was 2000 something, and I got it. It was the best day ever, and I was very antisocial. I'm gonna pick GTA, personally. I mean, I know I could have tied it up so Halo doesn't lose, but
did.
love of the game and the respect of the game.
What, isn't it a tie?
It is a tie.
What do you mean?
You've made it a
No,
tie.
you voted Pokemon. Two
No,
votes
I
for.
voted Halo.
You voted Halo. I voted Pokemon.
Oh,
You
then
voted Warzone.
I voted GTA.
Yeah, so with 1-1-1-1-1.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought it was 2 for Halo. But that's not why I did it. Oh, okay, well we're all tied. We do need to
That's
come up
fine.
with a tiebreaker.
I already have an idea for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Backup beat down.
Let's leave it as
What does
a
that
tie.
What does that fucking mean?
So
Actually
we,
fight.
no. So we have
Move the car out of the garage.
no. We have. So it works a little bit better when it's just me and Liam, right? Because we tied on the last episode.
Yeah.
So all we do then is we go through our backups and we pick one from our backups that we have, and then it's like, okay, I think that my backup is better than his backup, and then we vote because it's used to.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it.
I
There's
think the
something
only-
there, but
the-
we'll workshop
I think
it.
the only problem you'll have is
Who picks first?
we go through our backups.
We do go through
No,
our
no.
backups.
So,
But then you've
but like what I'm saying is, if you say one of your backups and then both of them and me go, oh, that's a good one.
yeah.
Backup beat down. Yeah, I'll pick that one.
But that's the whole thing. It's like because then
I didn't pick it as a backup.
I know,
what I'm
but that's
saying.
what I mean. Is
Snakes, fuck you.
because we know the backups already in the back of our heads. It's like shit. If we draw,
Got a yoink.
I've got to yoink or like pick from the backup. So
Okay.
if it goes like that,
We'll put a
workshop
pin.
it.
We'll
We'll figure it out.
workshop
We'll
it.
figure it out.
There's something there though. I don't hate it.
Does it really matter though if we draw?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
does it
winning
though?
is the
The
fun
percentage
part.
of draws last year was way
Yeah.
higher than
Does
wins.
it?
I mean,
I just feel
already.
I feel like draws are not fun.
I agree. I want to win. I mean, I want someone to win. I want to win.
Well, that's
But
because that's because you were babied as a
I
child.
was. I like winning, especially Halo. All right,
He's very
let's
salty.
pick the saboteur. James, who do you think it was?
Liam,
Why?
you must mean to
Just
me.
vibe. Okay.
You believe me.
No. Liam, who do you think?
I'm gonna pick James because he was mean to me and Dasco.
I'm always
Ooh.
mean to Dasco.
I know,
Apparently.
and it's unfounded.
Dasco.
The man was just trying to talk.
He
I
talked
picked.
for 60 minutes.
I talked for 40.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
He told me to talk for 45 to soften the blow for Halo, and I did. I had my boys.
I said
back.
that.
yeah, and then he cut me off. Just, there's some way to defend you.
Yeah.
You rat.
I
And then
picked.
he
I
explained
picked.
Warzone to you.
I picked dropping sixth into a tree because I feel very attacked this episode.
But also saboteur was.
Okay. I was lost in this episode.
Yeah.
It got
It
very
always
heady very
happens when it's
quickly.
gaming related.
100%.
Oh, it's gaming related, anything related. I'm related to everything. Fuck. See, I think Halo was a miss, like, because he said, actually, you know what? Fuck it. You said when we're picking backups, you were going to pick one. I can't remember which one you were going to pick because you knew
Skyrim.
it was going to win. Skyrim. But you jumped on Halo
Because I want to piss
He
him off.
knows.
to
He
piss him
knows
off
why
so
he
you could
did it.
misdirect from the stuff you were doing as a
Or-
saboteur.
Son of a bitch.
Or
You're pushing the content.
am I pushing the content?
And it's Paul.
Huh?
I already told you guys I'm pushing the content.
Oh.
At the beginning, you were doing references to stuff that didn't pertain to gaming. And I think you've doubled up.
Okay.
For the first time in a long time, I think you've doubled up.
Are you going to do the Matrix shit again?
No, you didn't
Okay.
say The Matrix this
I
one.
did.
Did you?
Oh, I changed my answers, Paul.
No.
Maybe just stop doing that.
No. What did I double up on? It's
Did you
not
say The
important. Don't go
Matrix
through your notes. It's
Oh,
okay.
it's-
I don't,
Pulling
think
out
you
the
wrote, I
journal.
don't think you wrote a note, did you?
No, I didn't. I had the
He's
pen there,
pulling
4
out the
notes. Just in
journal.
So hang on.
case.
So me.
Yes.
Okay. I think it was Liam.
Fair enough.
And I agree. I think he was doing Halo. I think he was doing to spite me, but also to red mist me.
Am I wrong? With my
No.
argument? With my
Like
argument?
it worked.
Am I wrong with my argument?
Yes.
Would it be a valid reason for someone to pick Halo as an overrated game?
I think if they were not educated about it, yes.
I feel
I
like
played the first one and the last one.
That is.
I feel like Paul's
right.
existence kind of skewed the scales a little bit.
I do.
I'm
I do
pretty
also.
heavy hardcore in fucking Halo as well.
Yeah. All right.
I've put fucking.
So hang on,
I've
have we
put-
got 2 for Liam,
Fuck.
2 for Liam,
you
1
don't-
for
you
James,
don't have a watch on that
1
wrist.
for
For
me.
you.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Knew it.
Back to back, baby. Okay. I think I easy. Declare the topic stupid. I did that immediately.
Yeah, straight away.
Straight away.
didn't.
Explain a minor problem you faced today as if it was an epic tale. Bought a card. That's all I did.
Yeah,
I
you
bought a
did.
card.
Yeah, the EB buying a card, turning it into an epic snipe, and
Yep.
everything like that, betting it on eBay.
How is it okay? All right.
Well, I didn't do anything epic today. I just bought a card.
Is it a problem?
No.
No,
What? There's absolutely no
he
problem.
said
You know what? I did.
Explain a
that's
minor
what you were
problem.
talking about before, and I was thinking, why the fuck is he talking
Yeah.
about this?
There's something. And last one was like treat every small comment as a plot twist. There was a lot of just like, whoa. I'm pretty sure I said plot twist like 8 times throughout the episode.
right.
Yeah.
fuck, I can't wait to re-listen to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I didn't do it, then
I didn't catch
don't
any of
listen. Yeah. It was very.
I'm not going to be
hectic
looking
episode.
for the plot twist. I'm going to see if you said Matrix 2.
I don't think I did.
Fuck.
Unless I, until just then. All
Lying
right.
is wrong.
Well, huh?
Lying is wrong.
No. Could you guess it was me again? Starting the year strong, which is great because I had a bit of a drought last year. I thought, don't throw shit at me. What is this?
It's a tampon.
Yucky. It's red.
Ooh, yucky.
It's Gucci. Yes, thank you for listening to the episode. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give us a rate on Spotify. I'm sorry,
Okay,
I thought I
that's
mumbled, and I really wanted to confirm that is not what I said. Like us on
Don't
Spotify.
king shame him.
Grape.
Grape. We're on Patreon. If you have a spare, how much is it for the Patreon? $1?
It's $1.
You can give us as much money as you want, though.
Yes, but minimum $1.
Just a
Maximum
soft serve
million.
and a fucking flake. That's
You
all we're
wish,
asking
bro. That's
for.
$1.20.
No, it's not. It's 50 cents
It's
down.
gone back down.
Yep.
Good on them.
From all the flack and backlash.
Flack
Good,
and
fuck 'em.
flacklash.
A lot of
You mean
acid bombs.
Don't you mean the flake?
A lot of flake and backlash. Thanks for listening. Rate and review. We have a Patreon if you want to hear some extra little content we did before the episode and miscellaneous crap
Yep.
that we post
So
throughout
much
the
up
year.
there.
So much up there. Yeah, rightio. Have a good week, and we'll see you in the next one. Fare thee well.